Hi, I'm Katie from New York. Before I tell you my story, please like and subscribe. My aunt said my parents had an accident when I was a baby, and since then, I've lived with her and my cousin Lucy. But you'd never guess, another kid lived in this house. All the wall had pictures of only Aunt and Lucy. Lucy had the biggest room, bursting with books and toys. Lucy had so many clothes. They were all latest fashioned and very pretty. And me, well, I lived in the attic with her hand-me-down. But I didn't care. I just wanted Aunt to love me like she loved Lucy. So I did whatever she wanted. I served her breakfast in bed. I cleaned her shoes. I did the laundry. But somehow she was just never happy. Once, when I was 10, a new neighbor came to visit Aunt as she looked awestruck when she saw me.
What a beautiful child. That gorgeous red hair and those adorable dimples.
Adorable. They are just dirts in her face. Stop smiling, Katie. You look like a moron. Go, bring us some tea.
I went to the kitchen and cursed Aunt in my mind and gave her the cup with a very serious face. But soon after I turned 13, my whole life was transformed. One day at breakfast, Aunt was going through the mail when suddenly she put her cereal. Just then I saw the letter she was reading had my name on it. But Aunt had already jumped off her chair and she threw the letter in the dustbin. Why did you do that? It was mine. I saw my name.
And who would write to you? You didn't see anything.
As she stormed off, I couldn't help thinking, who would write to me? A few days later, the doorbell rang, and a postman was standing outside.
Express a delivery for Miss Katie.
Suddenly, a flying figure pushed me aside and attacked the postman. Oh my God, Aunt. I tried snatching the letter from her, but she was off with it like a bullet. What the freaking turtle? What was she hiding? I was dying to find out, but the letters stopped coming. But one evening, when the doorbell rang, Aunt ran to open the door. Standing were two scary-looking bodyguard and a wealthy-looking man.
What happened to those letters? And plane tickets I sent for my daughter.
Wait, what? You're my dad?
You must be Katie. You look just like your mom.
He carefully explained everything and told me to pack my bags. I moved out and went to my dad's house, and he lived in a big mansion. On my first meeting with his family, they were nice.
Katie, this is my wife Susie. And my daughter Lily. Susie and Lily, this is my daughter Katie.
Hi guys, it's so nice to meet you.
And it's also a pleasure to meet you, Katie.
After the meeting we became so close. They treated me like their family. We did so many things that I never thought I would do with my own family. We went shopping for Mom. We went on a family play date. We took pictures together. They always make me feel belonged. On my first day of school, I was very nervous.
You look nervous. Why?
What if they don't like me, and I don't make any friends?
You are pretty and kind. I'm sure they will like you.
Thanks, sis. I love you. And to my surprise, Lily was right. They all loved me and adored my beauty. They were all in awe of my beauty. And because of that I made friends so easily. One day, a guy walked up to me. He was the most popular guy in school and his father was the richest man in town. And his father was my dad's boss, so I made sure not to make him my enemy.
Hey, you are very pretty. How about modeling for my dad's fashion company? I'm sure you will make a fine model.
Sorry, I can't. I don't think I'm ready. Thanks for asking anyways. I thought it was over, and that he will leave me alone. But he didn't. He kept pestering me, which was so annoying. And the most annoying part was that he followed me everywhere. He followed me to the cafeteria. He also followed me to the school hallway. And he wouldn't stop talking about how it would change my life and help my family in the class. When I told Mom and Dad, they were very happy. Dad was going on and on about how this could help him get a promotion. Mom was going on and on about how she could connect the company she worked for with me. And Lily just told me to do what I think is right. So I decided I would do it.
So, have you thought of my offer?
Yes, I have.
And what do you think? Before you answer, think of how much this will help your family and my dad promised to give your dad a promotion.
I have thought of it, and I agree. After this, I became so famous. I attended Celebrate's gala, celebrity shows, interviews, and I could even be seen on TV. You guys may be wondering about James. Well, James, he became my boyfriend. We did everything together. One day, when I didn't come to school, Lily saw something awful. She saw James with another girl, kissing. She tried to tell me, but I didn't listen.
Katie, this may be hard to believe, but I saw James with another girl.
You know what? I know you are lying. I know the life I have is what you have always wished for, and I know you liked James before. I know your plan is to ruin our relationship, then you will make him like you, but it won't work. But deep down I know Lily had a reason for saying that, but I didn't want to admit it, so I observed him. I noticed changes in his behavior. He would always be on his phone, even if we were on a date, and we hardly talked to each other, because he was always partying. So one day, I confronted him. Why are you always on your phone?
My dad is ill, so I always text him to ask if he was alright.
But you never have time for me, and you're always partying.
That's because I'm taking care of my dad's company because he's ill, and partying is the way I relieve stress.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry. With Mum and Dad constantly working, Lily ignoring me, and James busy with whatever he said he was, I constantly felt alone, and often cried alone too. Once Mum and Dad caught me crying.
Katie, why are you crying? You know, you can talk to us about anything. And if you weren't happy, why didn't you tell us?
I didn't tell you guys because you guys were so happy about your promotion, so I didn't want to ruin the happiness. And I love this family so much, and I wanted to cherish it, but I failed.
I know how you feel. I was once like that before. And I also want to let you know that no matter how busy we are, we will always have time for you. And your dad and I are quitting the job to start our own business with you and Lily. But before we start, that we are going on a family trip to Snowy Mountains, and you can quit modeling if you want.
I decided that I would quit modeling. I needed to inform James before the school holiday, so the next day at school, I went to find James, and I found him kissing another girl. James, how could you do this to me? I thought you loved me.
I never loved you. I only dated you 'cause you are pretty.
Then, I'm breaking up with you, you playboy. Mum and Dad tried their best to comfort me, 'cause they thought that it was their fault. While Lily, she just acted like she didn't care. But I understood her. I hurt her. So I planned to apologize.
We are going on a family trip to Snowy Mountains during your school holiday.
Mom, Dad, I'm sorry, but I think I'll set this one out.
Don't worry, Mum. I'll talk to her. Lily, I'm so sorry for talking to you like that and accusing you. You know, I grew up without love, so now I finally thought I had love. It all went to my head. I'm so sorry.
I accept your apologies and I understand how you feel. What about our handshake? Do I want to try it, sis?
Sure, sis. We went for our family trip after school was over, so now we are ready to go.